Thank you so much, friends, for your support. I am so much grateful, and I would like to welcome to my YouTube channel today. In this channel, I give you general knowledge on real life issues and guidance on how to make your life better. I make sure I'm learning in the process, and by sharing some few insights with you, I'm also learning. And today I want us to learn about how to know real friends, because we have a batch of people, many people around us, maybe in our contact list, in our social media pages, and you feel really connected to those friends. But the question is, how can you tell for sure that someone is your friend? It's time to make your circle as small as possible, because many of the people we call friends, some of them are the root cause of our pain. We should love one another, that's very true, but we should not be friends with anyone who comes just in your life just like that. Put your friendship to the test and make better friends. Today I want us to learn some few tests of friendship. I just want you to put these tests into practice. Number 1, I want you to ask a friend for help. If you need help, is your friend or the person you call your friend there for you? Or does your friend make excuses, disappearing when it becomes convenient? Because real friends will show up if you need a helping hand, and will show up also to celebrate with you afterwards. And you should also avoid making too many demands of your friends. If you are in constant need of help, it might be difficult for people to get close enough to you to consider you as a friend. Point number 2, which is very critical, is change plans on your friend. Now, if you are a good friends with someone, you will remain friends with them regardless of what your plans are. Hanging out together should be enough reason to have a good time, and being together should be its own reward. How does your friend react if you decide to change plans? If you are planning on heading out for the night, see if your friend would rather stay home and watch a movie by themselves, or they will be willing to change their plans and accompany you. Because if a friend declines your request, that does not automatically mean that you lost friendship, but the way they react can tell you a lot about them. Does your friend react as if your plan is the lamest idea ever? That's a bad sign, I know. Does your friend legitimately want to go to a movie and be a homeboy? That's also different. If someone is truly a friend, the way he reacts when you tell them to change a plan in your favor tells you a lot. Point number 3, and this point number 3 is very critical. Open up to a friend and talk about something. Talk about something personal. Maybe school friends or people you are working with are not interested in helping you get through tough times. They are just interested in having friends who are convenient and simple fun on maybe Friday nights, or maybe if they want something that you can be there to help them. And that does not say that there's no a place for these kinds of friends. But if you are wondering who your true friends are, good friends, you need to open up and see how they will react. Just try to tell your friend how you are feeling about maybe the relationship that you are having, or about your situation in your family that is stressing you out. Don't expect answer. But if you don't get a sympathetic ear, or if your friend seems annoyed, that's not a great sign. This is different than gossip, because lots of friends or lots of people like to gossip. That does not make them good friends. Another point, which is point number 4, you can also invite your friend to hang out with your family. Yes, just invite him at your place, or maybe at your home. Well, it is possible to have good friends that does not necessarily mesh with your parents or your siblings. But if your friends get along well with your family, that's a good sign. If your friends enjoys hanging out at your house and your family enjoys having your friends around, it's a sign that your friend feels comfortable around you, and you can take what they are saying at face value. Invite a friend over for a dinner with your family for an easy and quick way of testing the situation. Make sure to ask your parents first to make sure that they are okay with the friend being around your family. This is also a good test for friendship. You can also, point number 5, you can also watch for signs of using, and the word using here is in quotes. because many of the people around us, they just like using us. For example, just got a car in high school and now you are suddenly friends with a lot of people who didn't give you the time of maybe day before, or maybe you purchased something nice, or maybe you got a job. Often people will act friendly when they want to get something from you. It's usually the best to avoid these types of relationships. Users will flatter you and try to make you feel good with their attention, but won't ever be willing to hang out with you when the circumstances are not right. If you have such kind of a friend who just seems to be around you when things are right, you should make sure to avoid such kind of people in your life. Point number 6, you can also watch for signs of jealousy. Yes, sometimes friendship can suffer from jealousy, especially if the two members are at different points of life currently. Say for example, all of you are single and it happens that you get married. Yes, and your friend was not able to get married, or for example, you got a job and your friend didn't get a job. Your friendship can also start to suffer. But good friends can learn to look past an initial jealousy and put friendship at the front. Signs of jealousy may include your friends may never celebrate your accomplishment, or maybe he will be criticizing instead of congratulating you. Your friends also becomes more distant, he starts avoiding you. Yes, you can also feel the sense of negativity. You can feel the sense of negativity. Your friend may also disappear. Yes, when you are struggling, or maybe you need bad mouth, or rather someone who talks ill of you with other people, or maybe you are getting mixed messages from someone, or if you are not picking up that someone is talking about you differently to your face than to the other people, that's not a friend. Talk to your other friends and get to know from them. If you are curious how you are spoken about in private, good friends will let you know the truth. If anyone badmouths you to your face, that's obviously not a friend. Joking around with someone is one thing, but if somebody puts you down and doesn't recognize that it's hurting your feelings, that's not someone who has your friendship in mind. And if you happen to get good friends with the qualities or the things we have mentioned, just listen to your gut to get to know what kind of friend is around you. Listen to your instinct. All friends and all friendships are different. A lot of us, the way we feel about our friends will be different from the way another people feel about their friends. So you should listen to your inner person to get to know what kind of a person is around me, or what kind of a person am I calling a friend. You should also keep friends who support you. If you see someone who is there to support you when you need them, keep such kind of friends, because they are very rare to find. You should also keep friends who accept you for who you are. Yes, friends who don't judge you, friends who don't pressure you, friends who are there to correct you in love, and friends who are there to lead you in the right direction. Those are the kind of friends that you need to keep. You should also keep friends who stand up to you when you are wrong. Yes, friends who are able to correct you when you are going astray. You should also keep friends who listen. Friends who give you a ear to explain yourself, and they can listen and help you out where they can. You should also learn to keep friends who are pleasurable when you are around them. Friends who you feel relaxed when you are around them. You feel good when you are around such kind of people. Such kind of people, make sure that you keep them, because they are worth being around you. You should also learn to keep friends who are forgiving, friends who accept apologies, and friends who also ask for forgiveness. They are worth keeping. And you yourself, try as much as you can to be a good friend. Try to evaluate yourself and be a genuine friend. Don't be an hypocrite. If you know that very well you are not someone's friend, please keep away from that person. Don't make that person feel comfortable with you, yet you know your intentions are not good. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting my work. Please watch till the end, share, subscribe, and make sure that someone gets to hear this message. We are learning, and we are learning together. Thank you.